A very good morning to all of you. Myself, Professor Dhaval Chandrana, and we are continue on our unit number 3, Cyber Law and Related Legislations. Guys, today we are continue our unit number 3. On our previous lecture, we completed already a unit number 3 starting phase. What are the different outline which we are discussing throughout this unit, as well as we are discussing some of the point of unit number 3. I will just remind you, on our previous lecture we will discuss three different concepts which is part of intellectual property known as patent, copyrights and a trademark. Guys, it is the really important thing to understand what is the difference between those three, as well as if we are using some of the content from the any of the publishers websites, we are using some of the code for the software development, as well as we are using some of the ideas which already are published in a market, then what are the different crimes happening with us, as well as what are the different things which we need to aware about on those all those things if we are using some of the content, ideas and code which already are published. So guys, on a previous lecture we already gone through those kind of topics. If you have doubt any kind of concept behind which we are completed in our previous lecture, then please contact me. I hope your all topics which we are concluded or which we are completed in our previous lecture, if you are clear. So for the today's lecture we are starting one of the concept of unit number 3 is nothing but a domain names and a copyright disputes. Guys, we are already gone through this domain name, but in today's lecture I will also give some of the brief introductions about domain name, what is the use of domain name and how it's important to understand a domain name when we are accessing any of the websites on our browsers. So for the today's lecture we will go through these two different concepts. First we will discuss a domain names and then we will discuss a copyright disputes. So start with the domain name. A domain name is an identification string that defines a realms of administrative autonomies, authority or controls within the internet, because through the domain name we will access some of the content in form of images, in form of videos, in form of text through the browsers with help of internet. And it is nothing but the one of the identifications through which we can easily identify some of the websites uniquely on our www. Domain names are used in a various networking context and for the application specific naming and addressing purpose, because as per the human natures we are not grabbing or accessing some of the digital formations instead of name. So it's for the easiest understanding we just going to convert some hard numerical form to some simple string name. So it is nothing but the conversions of IP address to some of the server name. It's behind the logic of domain name. In a general domain name identifies a network domain or it's a representations internet protocol IP resources such as a personal computer used to access the internet, a server computer hosting a websites or the websites itself or any other service communicated via the internet. So it is the simple logic behind the use of domain name is we want to understand how the conversation process is to conversion of IP address to simple string, but the actual logic behind the domain name is nothing but to understand or find out a unique websites from the World Wide Web for the easy remember of any human being's natures. In 2017, 33.6 million domain names had been registered, and today we will discuss on 2021. So guys, you just remember that how many domain names are available on a market, because it is the digit from 2017. We are passed out already 4 years, so it should be increased day to day. Domain names are formed by the rules and the procedure of the domain name system. It is nothing but the different protocols behind the conversions of IP to domain name, and we need to follow those rules whenever we upload or host our websites or our content which is published on the internet. Any name registered in DNS is a domain name, because if you are selecting one of the domain name, then now onwards no one can use those domain name. It is the unique identity on all over the world. So it is a registered name which is used by as a domain name. So it is the things which we are discussing now, a domain name. If we are taking example en.wikipedia.org, now we will discuss what are the different types of domain name. For the first identification, org is the top level domain. Then a Wikipedia is the registered name or websites through which one of the organization we can register his or her websites is nothing but the Wikipedia. And then en, it is the language through which we can easily identify the particular websites is work on a particular languages. So it is the level of domain name which we are taking one of the example and they discuss in form of diagram. Now we will discuss what are the different types of domain name. First we will type is nothing but a top level domain. It is a short TLDS. Just guys, you remember on an exam point of view, it is the most important questions. What are the different types of domain name, or maybe asked in a form of write a short note on a domain name. Then you need to mention all the different types of domain name, working criteria behind the domain name, and what is the importance or why we are using a domain name. It is the answer of your questions. Write a short note of a domain name. So we'll start with the different types of domain name. First domain name is nothing but a top level domains. They appear in domain name as in the string of a letter following the last dot. As an example, we will discuss in form of org, such as det, or we can say in www.example.net. So the last dot, it is nothing but a net, and net is a part of a top level domain. Most commonly TLDs are .com, .net, .edu, .gp, .de. TLDs, or we can say top level domains, are the classified into the two broad categories. First one is generic top domain GTLDs and the country code top level domain CCTLD. Guys, whenever you explain a top level domain, you must be mentioned two name or two generalized broad category which should be mentioned in this line: generalized top level domain and a country code top level domains. What is a generic top level domain? It is the generic top level domains names that identifies the domain class it is associated with .com, .org, .edu and .etc. Means the identifications of top level domain he will decided in a two broad category, so you can easily generalize or define or which kind of domain it should be used. So therefore they have divided a two different criteria: generic domain and a country code domain. Means any of the domain will be not specify his or her country code, then it should be part of a generic top level domain. If they have mentioned with the country code, like it is a two-letter domain extension such as UK or FR assigned to a country, geographical locations or a territory. Like I will just give you the example: www.google.co.in. So IN is a part of Indian country code. If you want to go to search in Google's UK server, then you just type a www.google.co.uk. CO is a part of top level domain, and UK it is a part of country code. So it is a country code top level domain. If you want to search on a generalized method, www.google.com, then it is part of a generic top level domain. But as in the users, you want to search a specific country code wise your results, then you need to mention .co. your country code, like IN, it's for India, UK and rest of. So it is the top level domain. Second, NTLDs. It is referred to the new top level domain names that are generalized toward the brand organizations and services. They are more customized, flexible and relevant. So it is some advanced versions of top level domain. Some of the examples of NTLDs is include .viogs, .app, .ninja, .cool, etc. So it is the specified domain to identification of some of the brands or some of the organizations who take register his or her name with a top level domain. Now, what is the process behind how to register a domain name? And it is the diagram we will mentions that of 4 different content to register any specific domain name. So you need to follow this processor or process. What was the different process behind the registrations of a domain name is availability checks. First we need to find out whatever we have registered our domain name, it is already available or not. If it's already registered by some of the organization or some of the person, then we can't use those kind of domain. So first process behind registration is check the availabilities. Then later on we will discuss a register selections. In a register selections, any individual or the company that wants to register a domain name under the generalized top level domain may need to do so through the ICN accreditations registers. Means you need to follow some of the rules and regulations for register your domain. There are the hundreds of accreditations registrations located through the world. It is based on a country as well as on a generalized form. After the selections of registration process, you go to register your company, your brand, your product according to your requirements. So the third step is nothing but the registrations. Registration, upon the registration have two choice to determine the durations of the domain name. First you need to select a durations of your domain name in form of registrations like a 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It is the part for a durations of a particular domain name. Usually register offer the possibles to register a domain name for 1 year, for the multiple periods or 2 to 5 years, 3 years or up to the 10 years. 10 years is the maximum time span for the one time registrations. After then you can continue your domain name with your registrations criteria, then you need to renew those name. And after registration process, you need to a renewal after the registrations process. So the renewal usually register offer the possibility to renew a domain names identified, means you need to resubmit your document whenever you register yourself for the first time. You just renew like a mobile recharge and you can getting your unique domain names. It is important to check the rules of registers in the questions regarding the renewals, because on our registration process, or we can say in phase of 3, we need to select the time span of a registrations of a particular domain name. If we are user, we need to select the durations of a particular domain name. If we are selecting a 1 years, then after 1 years you need to verify your domain name is not expired or it is active or not. If it is activated or you can use this continue services, then you need to mandatory to renew your domain. So it is the process behind how to register your domain in a World Wide Web. On the last slides, we will discuss what are the different copyrights disputes happen on a domain name. So whereas copyright is an infringed, owner of copyrights is essential to see for the remits including injunctions, damages, profit of an accounts and the delivery up to the infringed goods. Guys, we are already discussed what is a copyrights, how the copyrights dispute is happening, what kind of things we need to aware about a copyright issue, and what are the different things to use those content, image, documents, videos and all those things which is already published. And if we are using those kind of content without owner or publisher's permissions, then at the time we have claimed about a copyrights. Sections 51 state a copyright in a work in the considerations infringed when a persons without a license from owner or a registered of a copyrights or the controversing conditions of a license does not anything the exclusive rights to do, which is the rights of the owner as per the act or communications constitutions, infringements of copyright in the work unless he was not of copyrights. Guys, we already discussed in our first lecture what was the durations after a copyright is generations, what are the lifespan of a particular content copyright. If we are using one particular content which is published by some of the organizations, some of the owners, then how to take a permissions. Then lots of things we are comparing in concept of copyright with the trademarks as well as in form of intellectual property rights. So guys, whenever we discuss the concept of domain name in form of copyrights, first phase we already mentioned that on a previous diagram, availability checks means if you think to register your domain name with a specific name and some of the organizations already publish his or her content with those specific name, then you can't use those kind of name, and it is nothing but a dispute behind the copyrights. And in our previous lecture also I will mention that if you are not aware about what kind of copyright issue will be happen, then you just go to the Google and type what are the different dispute happening on a copyright, and it is a biggest crime nowadays in form of cyberspace. So guys, it is the things which we are discussing in form of today's lectures behind a domain name and the different copyright disputes happening on a domain name. It is also amounts to an infringement where a person make for the scale or the hire or a display or offers for a scale for distribution for the trade or to prejudicial effect the owner of copyright or by way of trade exhibit in public or the important into Indian fragments copy of works. Because if we are using some of the content without owner permissions, then we know that what are the different crime happen, what are the different claim they can generate by for us as an owner, as a usability of those kind of content in behind the copyrights. Like I will just give you an example. If you are copy paste some of the content from the books which is already published by some of the writer, then the person who are actual owner or writer of this book, they are have all these rights about those content, about these figures, about those data which should be defined in books. If we are using those kind of content or we can copy those content without any prior permissions, then they have all rights reserved to claim to those particular contents. So guys, this is the things which we are discussing for the today's lectures is a copyright dispute as well as a domain name. I hope you are clear. I hope you are enjoyed what is a domain name, what are the different types of domain name, what is the actual process behind the use of domain name, and how the register process will be happen in concept of domain name, and later on the different dispute behind the copyrights. I hope you enjoyed my lectures. Thank you so much.